So there is a fascinating new report out looking at the gender gap in teenagers. A Pew Research survey shows generally girls feel more pressure to fit in socially and look good, whereas boys said they feel pressure to be strong and good at sports. Both teen boys and girls said that they feel pressure to get good grades in school. And then get this, 3 in 10 surveyed said that anxiety and depression are extremely or very common among their peers. Let's ask the pediatrician about all this. Dr. Steve Turkovich is back with us. He's president at Oishei Children's Hospital. I went through, they do this survey each year, and it really is eye-opening right into what's going on in teenagers' lives. And with social media, I mean, it's not easy being a teenager these days. What are the important takeaways for parents from this?
Well, you know, it's interesting. There's a variety of things in there. They talk about going to college, and about 60% of girls want to go to college, 46% of boys. The one thing that really stood out to me, though, was friends. And it said 90% of the students that they surveyed have at least one good friend they can talk to. So that was really reassuring to me. You know, I think the anxiety and depression is not surprising, especially since girls seem to have more of a problem with anxiety and depression, at least their perspective. And that's something we talk about all the time, is their mental health issues. So, you know, I don't think there's anything terribly surprising about it, but at the end of the day, we know that girls seem to be under a little bit more pressure.
Also, over the weekend, we marked a milestone of sorts, one that a lot of people would like to forget. It was March 15th, 2020, 5 years ago, that the first COVID cases were confirmed in Erie County. Watch this.
We are entering uncharted waters.
We are following these individuals where they're monitoring their temperatures twice a day. We are checking in with them once to twice a day by phone or by text.
You are not to go to Chuck E. Cheese with your kids. You are not to go to the mall. You are to stay home.
There you have it, 5 years after all that, as we would like to forget it. What is your biggest takeaway? Biggest thing maybe you as a head of a hospital, as a physician, learned during all this?
Well, you know, I think we learned to be very nimble and flexible. We had to pivot with so many things we didn't know. We were learning as we were in building the ship as we were sailing it. So at the end of the day, I think COVID taught us a lot how to be ingenuitive and do a lot with a little, pivot quite a bit. And I really think about how our lives have changed dramatically. More screen time in kids, as we just talked about, that's probably led to a lot of the mental health issues. But really, the importance of coming together and problem solving as a community.
Dr. Steve Turkovich, president at Oishei Children's Hospital. Great to see you.
Nice to see you. Thank you.